In recent years, the problem of the environment, its control and protection, has been holding a much more important position in people's consciousness than in the past. At the beginning of this century, the Passavant group, founded in 1652, became a leader in wastewater and sludge treatment and patented several processes in its contribution to the technological development of treatment plant and equipment. And, with its branches located all over the world, has designed and constructed hundreds of water and sludge treatment plants worldwide. Passavant Impianti has been awarded about 250 contracts in Italy for the design, manufacture, erection and startup of wastewater and related sludge treatment plants. The most important can be seen in Prato, with a daily flow of 130,000 cubic meters, an average BOD load of 117,180 kilograms per day for 1 million equivalent inhabitants. Florence, with a daily flow of 30,000 cubic meters, an average BOD load of 270,000 kilograms per day for 2,250,000 equivalent inhabitants. Rome, with a daily flow of 415,200 cubic meters, an average BOD load of 168,000 kilograms per day for 1,400,000 equivalent inhabitants. At the beginning of the 70s, the pollution of the Tiber caused by sewage water from the city of Rome reached alarming levels. The City Council of Rome implemented an anti-pollution program, including the construction of a treatment plant able to treat wastewater and return the treated water to the Tiber. The contract was awarded to a joint venture, in which Passavant Impianti, as leader, was responsible for the process engineering and equipment. The plant's capacity is designed for 1,400,000 equivalent inhabitants, with a wastewater flow of 415,000 cubic meters per day during the dry season, and an organic load of 168,000 kilograms per day. The plant includes the following process stages. The wastewater is lifted through screw pumps and then conveyed by a system of gravity channels to mechanical grit removal equipment. As the solids are removed, the water passes through a sand and oil removal station. Here, the water is separated by flotation from the sand, which automatically settles on the bottom of the channel. The primary sedimentation is constituted by 4 tanks 60 meters in diameter, where most of the sludge in suspension is separated and collected at the bottom. The water then passes through an aerobic digestion system consisting of several aeration tanks equipped with mammoth rotors, patented by Passavant. The rotors are covered to avoid creating aerosol effects. After this treatment, the wastewater circulates through 8 final clarifiers 65 meters in diameter, and then, after final disinfection, is discharged into the Tiber. At this stage, the water is clean and life is again possible for its various usual inhabitants. The activated sludge collected at the bottom of the clarifiers is recirculated to the aeration tanks through 3 screw pumps. The primary sludge and waste-activated sludge are pumped to 3 thickeners and subsequently to 3 digesters with a capacity of 10,000 cubic meters each. The recovered biogas is utilized to produce electric power by means of 3 dual-fuel generators of 1,500 kilowatts each. The sludge, after additional thickening, is dewatered by means of 3 chamber presses with a total capacity of 200 cubic meters per day of dewatered sludge. After dewatering, the sludge is sent to a stacking area, or, as an alternative, to an incinerator. The plant has been on stream since 1985 with a treatment efficiency of more than 97%. And Passavant is directly involved in operation and maintenance, with its skilled technical staff always monitoring the various phases of the process to ensure a constant and reliable service.